Okay, continuing with the tutorial. Let's take a look at the first task. So layout is centered, done that. The boxes, trip details and booking summary are placed to the right, that's okay. Now we want row numbers 1 to 3 and seat letters A to F are indicated on the seat plan. Look in here, you can see A, B, C, D, E, F at the top, and down here we've got the row numbers. So it's like column numbers and row numbers, and I want mine to look like that. Here's mine, so I want a row with A, B, C, D, E, F, and in the middle here I want to put numbers. Okay, having a go at that then, let's look at the structure. This is what's in the HTML, and I could look at the raw HTML. Let's look at the raw HTML. So vi index.html, and here's my trip details and so forth. Not interested in that right now. Here's the plan. So I've got a div ID plan, and inside that I've got a table. Each row of that table has got it's got 6 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this blank one here, that's a handy space to put the seat numbers in. So what I could do is change the HTML. This is row 1, and this is row 2, and I could carry on doing that. And I could also put in a header row at the top. I can put in TR, close the TR, and then inside then have TDs to indicate the columns. And I'm torn. I could do this in HTML as I'm doing, or I could generate it in JavaScript. I think I'm gonna stick to HTML for the moment. Frankly, I think eventually I'm going to throw all of this away, this whole table, and generate the whole table. Oops, did too much there. Notice I'm getting rid of the IDs. If I did a copy and paste like I just did, it's quite important that I don't copy and paste the IDs as well. I don't know what these classes are for, so I'm going to get rid of them as well. Okay, let's use VI a bit better. I think I want to delete a number of words, and the number of words I want to delete is probably 5, so I'm going to press 5DW. That was too many. Let's try 4DW. 4DW. Dot, 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 and get rid of these. Going mad here. X, X, X. Okay, and this is A, so I do R, Shift B, C, leave that one blank. That's D, and whoops, press the wrong thing there. E and F. So I should have column headings at the top and seat numbers going down. And let's reload. So there's my seat numbers A, B, C, D, and D, E, F. Let's see how that compares. That's, okay, it doesn't look as pretty, but that's the kind of thing I want, these numbers going down here. I'm going to want them, I think I'm definitely too lazy to put all them in. I'm going to try and put those numbers in using a program. Let's take that out. Let's take out the 1 and 2. There's like 20 rows or something like that. I'm far too lazy to put the numbers 20 down. The other thing is, this first row is different to the others. I'm going to make these THs instead of TDs. We use TH for column headings usually. Okay, write that out. Nope, write that out and reload. Okay, I've lost the row numbers going down, and I'm going to try and put them in programmatically. So I want 1, 2, 3 going all the way down. Let's have a go at doing that. That's quite a nice task to do in JavaScript. Okay, so in JavaScript, handle the click event. I'm not ready for that yet. Let's insert seat numbers. No, insert row numbers. Alright, so I've got a table and I've got a table of rows. Let's get that list. var TRL equals dollar. So I want to find all of those rows. Now, this table has got an ID, I'm pretty sure. That table that's in ID plan. No, the table hasn't got a name, but it is in a div called plan, so I can talk about hash plan space table tr, and that should match all of my TRs. So hash plan table tr. Table is redundant there, but this should give me a list of all the rows in that table, and let's set up a loop to run over it. So for var I equals 1, I is less than TRL top length, and I plus plus, and inside that loop I want to say var tr equals $TRL I. So what I've done here is find the ith element of the loop, and I've turned that from a DOM node into a jQuery node. And what I want to do now is find that middle cell there. There's a TD, so that's TD 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I want to find that cell. One way to do that, let's do it directly. Let's find the TD that I'm interested in. So the TD I'm interested in is, well, it's finding TD nth child. Nth child, I think, is numbered from 1, so that's going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So TD nth child 4 in the context of the node I'm on right now. So that business I did before didn't need. So this is saying search for TD number 4, but limit your search to the row that I'm on right now. Now, if I've got that right, then I can do td.text is Andrew was here. Let's see if that works. Write that out and reload. Fantastic, it's put in Andrew was here all the way down. It skipped the first one. It skipped the first one because that one didn't have a TD fourth child, so it's not put that first one in there. This one, you remember, that's got THs, not TDs. Just take a look at the bottom. Yes, it seems to have worked. And I want that to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, I think I can just put in I, because I is the index. I think that's going to be the right number. Write that out, reload. Lovely job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Is it just me? It just bugs me when I have numbers aligned the wrong way. Normally we align numbers to the right, but in this case, I think we want the numbers to be centered. Yeah, you see that 10 and that 9? I want the numbers to be centered. I also want them to be a lot smaller. We ought to do this with CSS, and we shall. So let's set that there, and let's also give that a CSS. We're going to add class so that I can find it and set this in CSS. And this is, that's seat number. Okay, so I'm adding class seat number so that I can change the CSS and put the seat and change the appearance of the seat number. So I'm chaining here. There's td.text.add class, and now I notice there's actually no need to call it td. Don't have to come up with a name for it. Let's not call it anything at all. Whoops. We won't call it anything at all. I've lost it now. So that thing there was called td. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And so now what I'm doing is finding the right node, setting the text to that, and adding the class seat number. I'm chaining that all together, and I didn't have to come up with a variable. I've still got a variable TRL, which is annoying, but it's kind of handy to have that sort of thing because I'm referring to it in a couple of places. I'm referring to it here, and I'm referring to it here. Let's write that out. Escape and write that out. Reload this, there'll be no change because I now need to go into the CSS. So that's vi seats.css, and I gave that a class, so that is dot seat num, and I want text align is center, and I'll make the font smaller as well. Font size is X small. Let's reload that. Okay, I've got teeny little numbers indicating the row number, and I've got the seat number up at the top. It would be really nice to put in these aircraft clues, put in things like the nose cone and all of that. I'm not going to do any of that. No. So let's take a look, see how we're doing. So row numbers and seat letters are indicated on the seat plan. Yeah, done that. Next thing, final price appearance to include a block, the final play. Not ready to do that just yet. I'm going to stop here and start a new video. What we've succeeded in doing is putting in the row numbers and the seat letters, and we did that using a bit of JavaScript jQuery insert row numbers. Well, we inserted the row numbers using JavaScript, but this thing here, we put the seat letters at the top there, just using straightforward editing the HTML. Okay, in the next video, we're going to have a go, I think, at this thing here. User can select seats and undo the selection. We'll worry about final price and appearance later.